VNGC just grabbed what they could, and now they want to get into the mix. What a grab. The Great Whiff does come in, but Mr. Smooth, he is not so smooth with it anymore, as Mr. Yoso as well. Cooked, taken down, and VNGC, they're kicking it off in style. 3 kills deep. Maybe 2. Actually. Oh, they only got 2 there. Oh, no, they did. It's just slow to... The shopping is slow. VNGC, they're going to grab themselves a little bit of goodies.
3 kills from MVP, 3 kills from VNGC, 3 kills from SC, 4 kills from 28. And it looks like 28 is missing a teammate at least. AS is about to get eliminated. It got Kai Mao, as Wolf U is going to be able to get there. It looks like there's going to be their 4th elimination as well. I'm very curious as to like how this has been happening so far. The Bane's Breath is going to immediately start to surge. Roy He is going to catch their next one immediately off of this one. Tatsu is going to have to be careful trying to not get caught into the surge. The Bane's Breath is not going to be enough as he catches the next one. Roy He is just on a whirlwind spree of danger, and he's a monster into this game here. He's going to have to be careful. Oh, as he looks like Roy He actually ends up getting juggled though. Has to be careful though towards this as the Bane's Breath starts to cut. Still surging into this. Actually almost pushes him on the outside as Aya is going to be able to hold on to that one, but Roy He is going to catch another one. He is going off right now. He is.
I mean, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. They've got like 9 kills, 8 or 9 kills now. Just wait for it to tick over, but even so, 8 kills in the early parts of the game. The NGC are so set up. Cutting over into Imperial Village. We're seeing Infinity here, actually. Again, starting off with some pretty good kills for themselves as securing themselves their 3rd kill. Are going to be chasing forwards to see if they can find anybody else. They are just going to play it nice and safe. Infinity still been playing very, very well as Dao has been found. PX are already out of the lobby. We are like 3-4 minutes into the game and we've already lost the team. That is rough as Dao gets himself a lovely little counter into the Bane's Breath. No way! Infinity are just slammed by SE. There you go, man. What can I say?
Absolutely insane coming through here. It's 5-2-1. 3 eliminations. 8 coming in from VNGC and SC with 6 eliminations so far. So is MVP with 6 currently. I mean, I feel bad for Rude though. Team Rude has been absolutely having a tough time here. BBE ends up pushing on VNGC. I've been with a little bit of some confidence here. Dual blades absolutely slashing on each player here, trying to create that monstrosity of damage for each other here as Roy He actually ends up losing some of his shield here into this. Actually, never mind. Nice little fight happening on each side here as they're trying to keep it together. I've been pushing out, causing a little bit of some stress towards him. Let's see if he's going to make it harder for him, though. In between this one is Roy He's going to come back there from the healing process. Immediately starts to come through. Juggles Fat Milk. Immediately gets caught again with the heals. The Matardi able to keep the game alive for themselves here and still able to catch him, though. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get any type of parry into this. But Fat Milk does get eliminated into this game. Right clicks happening on all sides. Roy He might have to back off this, but it's not going to be enough as Eclair going to catch the elimination onto Roy He. The question is, are they going to be able to really finish it off? RD able to play the game and go for it. The backstretch. I've been able to hold on. Oh my goodness. They are absolutely bullying this team right now. RD coming through with a little bit of some problems here.
Yeah, really nice. They're actually cutting over here. GE, they lost their initial fight as the moment they dropped and immediately find themselves in another fight here. They have got themselves 2 kills, so it's not completely over for Aya. He's actually looking to finish up Timax. Timax trying to desperately get away. Lovely little counter, not back, trying to catch a breath there for Aya. But he is getting himself a return counter. And Raven are knocked out of the game. Green Esports bounce back strong into the earlier phases of this game. It was a bit of a hard start. Having a quick look, actually, the NGC are all on respawn right now. So they got kind of bullied a little bit as 5-2-1 able to try and pull this game back somewhat.
I'm surprised that it came from the hands of the lowest team. Rude came through and actually eliminated VNGC in a third party. Mind you, it's a third party, but still, Fruit has been getting swept so much that I'm actually surprised that VNGC didn't reverse sweep them.
They'll hunt them down for that. When they get their revives off, they will hunt them down for that.
Oh, it's on.
It will pay. Oh, Infinity. I mean, singing their praises, but I think this might actually be the end of them. They're having a really rough go of it. It's Guitar. It's going to get turned around onto Sue. Gets the uppercut. It's a nice amount of damage actually off onto Guitar. It's going to get turned around onto a somewhat here. They are trying to see some level of a turnaround. Coming in with that charge down, and Infinity. Counter comes out from Gon, but Gon is falling as Lob next down. Infinity, it's their first bad game of the day, but they really didn't need it to go this bad.
Not as bad as it could have been.
I mean, 3 kills.
There we go. There's the grab he was waiting for. Ooh. I didn't know he can jump on the... Oh, I thought he was jumping on the chains. I was like, wait, I didn't know he could do that.
I'm pretty sure he was on the chains. So I don't play Monk, to be honest. So
I'm not the greatest Monk either. I'm a target.
I mean, you know my disdain for that hero. I refuse to play him. So I actually don't really know where he can stand and where he can't stand. So Pado though thinks he is going to find himself a Peach is chasing them down for the moment. They are a blueberry, so to speak, with that blue armor. Same for Pado, though. They quickly try and get some damage off. Peach getting juggled around. Lovely little turnaround, actually, there with the pole sword. Pado using a fair amount of HP. MVP Peach getting himself caught in the knock-up. Maybe he can find a turnaround. Is just about to get that whisk back up. Maybe. Nope. Kikira able to finish that kill up nice and easy. As BSC securing themselves yet another kill under their belt. That's their 4th of the game. They are 13th overall in the standings right now, so be a little bit of a nothing team, unfortunately, today. Slowly waiting to try and have some level of a comeback as Pampy, there's a 5-2-1. It's been an interesting game for them. They definitely making a comeback after a struggle in that previous game. Pampy trying to avoid a wait immediately. They don't want anything to do with that, so they just Wu Shen out. 5-2-1 don't want to risk a fight. They're just going to try and maybe look to contest this realm with Yang. But it looks like they're not even going to look for it. Revan gets himself taken out, and SE crumbling here to 5-2-1. A team who've honestly been performing super well this entire day. Starting to really have a bad tail end of the day, unfortunately, as they are just going to be eliminated. Only one player left standing, and Pampy, he's on the hunt for them. Meanwhile, VNGC getting a whole bunch of people pinned in place. Roy he's in danger. Trying to get the damage off. He's got one last charge on his R. Is going to miss it. Trying to get that damage off onto those members. As it's all now on to Aibin to try and save the day here for the members of VNGC. Roy he juggled up. Sorry, Aibin juggled up. Taken down 28. Able to take down VNGC. It's not been their day.
No, definitely has not currently. It's a tough one. It's a tough one to try to see if they can catch up towards it and see if maybe they can have an opportunity to find it, but obviously it's not going to be enough. Been tough throughout many sections of this, and obviously they still have more to do, but I mean, they're not going to make it easy on them.
Absolutely not. 20 minutes left on the lobby. 25 players. This is normally the moment where I'm like, okay, we're at that point where 7 minutes, 25 players is reasonable. Yeah, these games move fast. These games move real fast. Massive amount of players have been knocked out already. BSC trying to finally have a good game under their belt. We're going to do a bit of shopping here while they've got the opportunity. Not really rocking too many Dark Tide coins though, so it's going to be a bit of a budget spending, bargain bucket. Soul Jades for the side of BSC. So I'm just going to quickly grab as much Dark Tide coins as they can and see if there's any more shopping for Soul Jade Lotto they can do. Deciding that no, they need to probably get some gold under their belt, some Dark Tide coins under their belt before they think about going back to that one. And it feels like for the first time today, Dubby, we've had a bit of downtime. Like, this is the first time of the game's felt quiet.
A little bit of some quietness after all of the madness we've had in the last 4 single games that we've had here. And now it's actually going to get a little bit of some downtime. I think everybody has been W-king so much and everybody's been pushing so hard that I think maybe they've been able to take a little bit of advantage of it. Or maybe we've just been in the wrong places as VNGCC doesn't give them much of an opportunity to rest as they immediately start to push into this. And Roy He goes through with a massive parry. Is juggling 1v3 as much as possible, but he does end up getting slashed as well into this. But his teammates are going to come through and pick up some of the pieces to help him be able to back off this and get some shield on him as well. And it looks like RD, which is Team Rude, decides to come through and cause some problems here. It looks like it's not going to be enough as he does end up catching the elimination onto his player. But also, listen, we were just talking about it before. This is their payback.
Yeah, this is that payback. Revenge.
And this is that sweet, sweet, delicious Sinclair revenge, you know? That nice sweet cream filling and...
You hungry, bro?
Yeah, a little bit. Pastries sound real good right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they do. They do sound real good. But VNGC, happy with that one. Bouncing back. They've cleansed the Roma Yang debuff as well. Immediately, they find themselves in another scrap, though, as FA do find them. Speaking of revenge, FA were the team that just beat them in the Roma Yang. So if they can take them out here as well, they're going to be feeling really happy. The Bird's Might does actually time out in the next 18 seconds as well. So if they can wait it out a little bit longer and beat FA, they will knock them out of this lobby. Pampy being run down now, being chased down. As it does look like GE, Green Esports, actually making some level of a bounce back. Pampy losing a lot of HP, coming in for the lockdown, coming in for the stun. Can they finish him up before it connects? I don't think they can. He's going to find the lockdown onto 2. MVP able to move away. Pampy needs to go in for a heal as GE are crumbling to 5-2-1. Aya is just going to have to look to go for the escape as he's lost all of his teammates. No way he's going to be able to survive this. He's actually hunting Pampy right now. Maybe to see if he can find a revenge kill. Maybe to see if he can be a nuisance. That might be a little bit too overeager, my dude. You are surrounded by 3, and he is going to get himself finished up. MVP actually chasing in. Aya trying to break away, but Green, they're out.
Whole lot of madness happening as it looks like BK is going to be able to call his teammates back here.
He's one of them.
He's one of them currently into this game here. Two teams tied for 11 on each side. Looks like they're both going to be able to work towards this one as well. 11 as 28 is also going to have 10 eliminations, but it looks like they're going to go for the resurrection as well here. Last ones for everybody here. Let's see how they're going to do it.
Well, VNGC gonna do some shopping. But still, I feel like the level of like Soldier shopping is way lower than what we see from the likes of the NBPL teams. I feel like they're actually more invested in using their Dark Tide coins to buy grapples, buy pots, and buy kind of safety nets. The problem is Roy He only has 1 grapple left. So he really needs to get some grapples sorted for himself right now because he is a little bit lacking in that department. As you can see, he's running around grabbing what he can, grabbing as much money as possible so that he can buy some more grapples for himself. You're going to struggle in the late game with a single grapple under your belt. So you can see where the circle currently is. 15 minutes left on the clock. 27 players left in the lobby. And VNGC going to get their hands on to this Realm of Yang. Going to be going up versus 28, a team who actually beat them out earlier. I believe 28 were one of the teams. No, it was what do you call them? But either way, does look like VNGC gonna get himself airborne. Roy He does have the ultimate, comes in with the charge strike, immediately ripping through some health bars. But Simpson as well, also going a little bit low here, trying to just juggle him around. He's being absolutely obliterated. Now it's time to unleash the Decatur from Roy He, but he himself is finding himself staggered. If you can find the lineup, if you can find himself a good chunk, he can get that damage off Guitar, take some damage from him, but is still in a little bit of danger. Used all of those charges as Ivan's being run down. Massive damage from Roy He for a bit of a return. Tries to get a bit more damage off as he does connect onto one. The healing, though, is just too big. Counter from Guitar. Roy He goes down, and the Dragon's Rush coming in absolutely huge. 28 are having the game of their minds right now. They're having such a good game.
Playing it out so well here in this game. Number 5 for themselves here. 28 has actually been a game, actually been a team that's been also putting up a hefty amount of numbers here, but sadly just has been so short when it comes to getting their placement points here. And that's kind of the thing that they've been struggling with the most here, as Pampy is going to pop that early Viper just so they can get a little bit of knowledge, just in case if anybody wants to push up and get a little bit busy, but it's not going to be enough here. So, ooh, Pampy, you better be careful. Oh!
Oh! He's all right. That was maybe a little bit too close, but he's all right.
Okay, now let's not get crazy here, Pampy. I need you to calm down.
Wait, okay, we're up to 19 players. 13 minutes left on the clock, 19 players. Getting real hairy as 5-2-1 find themselves Shinyuan trying to catch up on the points. Remember, they are only just behind VNGC, and VNGC have lost both their Roma Yangs this game and have lost their rebuffs as well when they initially started. They've not been having a good game. Still, though, keeping themselves competitive with those 11 kills, as FA keeping the pressure up here onto BSC, as Mind's desperately trying to dodge away from Shaka and the Grabs. Looks like he is able to do so. Shaka and the Grabs sounds like a really good, like, 70s reggae band.
Or like Shaka Khan.
Shaka Khan? Yeah, I just feel like Shaka and the Grabs sounds like such a good, like, 80s, 70s, kind of like, you know, soul music, probably. Well, I say soul music over reggae. Shaka and the Grabs are out, so don't worry. We don't need to talk about them anymore. They're knocked out.
Even with that, Roy, he ends up getting that nice little throw slam down onto it. It's 5-2-1's Pampy. He's going to try to see if maybe he can capture one here for this Viper. And it looks like it's going to be Ivan. The NGC just trying to hold on, but the heals is going to be able to heal the entire team towards this one. And now also the Wushin is going to be able to take them out as well. It looks like the NGC is going to go for the hunt immediately. To try to see if maybe they can find them. These are the wolves, ladies and gentlemen.
They've got 2 minutes left until they time out, so they have to go for this fight. They're actually forcing 5-2-1 with their backs against the zone. Gonna get some damage off there. Roy Hee does get countered, immediately gets followed up onto. He's just being juggled around, desperately trying to reposition and survive this, but he is down. No opportunity to live. This is ACOS, this is his power. He's so strong. It's staggering, and you just can't move when an ACOS hits you. Locking in place in VNGC. This game has crumbled for them, and 5-2-1 taking out their chief competition right now from this lobby. That is huge.
Huge for a few reasons as well. As 28 is going to catch another elimination into this. 14 eliminations deep. This is going to be huge for 5-2-1 here. If they play this smart and get this dub, this is going to be a big jump for 5-2-1. This is huge. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head into the back and forth between these two, between now and the final game. Jake, I'm excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Final game's going to have so many stakes on it. As I said the other day, there's going to be so many stakes on the line. It's going to be like a butcher's laundry day. It is all to play for. I can't believe I can't get a laugh out of you today. What the hell's going on with you, Darby? You disappointed me, man.
Actually, you did get a laugh out of me. Don't wash your whites with your reds.
Oh, God.
Don't mix them up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you... don't mix up those colors, you know? No, you actually had me.
Finally. I've been trying to make you laugh all day, man.
No, you got me with that one. That was a good one. That took time. Even with that one, though. 16 eliminations deep towards this one. Pampy just trying to dip out as much as possible. Ooh, mine's got frozen. Where'd that come from? Hello? Looks like Pampy is going to get eliminated out of this one, though. It looks like the other two teammates might have been able to dip out. Oh, no. They caught him up in the trees. What good aerial view coming in from FA, though, was able to keep the game alive. That milk. We're going to come through with a little bit of some problems here for FA Loves. It looks like he's going to force the ulti as they're both going to be able to push in on this beautiful parry on both sides here. Both three parries. 3 parries coming in from all of these teammates. Fat Milk actually ends up coming up with a nice little parry, returning it right back into FA. Meanwhile, right in between all of this, both end up Iron and Mines ends up getting hit. Fat Milk actually ends up taking the elimination onto Mines, and immediately they're going to start to push in for that as Fat takes 2 down into this. What an insane finish here as VNGC or INF is officially out.
That's pretty rough for them as 5-2-1 being chased down. Unique inside the zone taking doubles off because he's got the burn on him as well as Guitar trying to put some damage in. The lockdown could be very detrimental, but Guitar is able to break line of sight. Pampy's low HP. Looks like 28 able to survive. Pampy falls to Guitar here, able to secure another kill. And 28 having an absolutely phenomenal game. Akami desperately trying to run towards that Bane's Breath to avoid. They are chasing on. Akami getting chased down even more. Flamers in. There's the Wu Shen out to safety. 28 happy with that one. They will get the revive. So 5-2-1. Their hopes and dreams in this game aren't quite done, but BBE sliding in and finding them. Akami's cooked. Snack has himself a meal as Unique is going to be next up on the menu. Keeping him pinned. Purple pole sword is absolutely destroying them.
Jump parry. Wow. The jump parry into the Reza. Gets the charge. Gets the finish. And just like that, they were able to get it done and shut them down as 5-2-1 also is eliminated out of this game, with 28 has a massive opportunity here to get a dub and a big jump into this leaderboard here if they play these next couple of rounds smart. Meanwhile, BBE, 7 eliminations here. This could also be huge for them as well. 7 eliminations deep currently. They will need to get a decent amount of points here, but they could see themselves in top 5 easy. Could potentially, if they go a little bit crazier, could be even a top 3 and snatch this away from BBE potentially. So let's see what happens here, as obviously they still have those 15 eliminations deep here. Slows ends up doing a beautiful right click, but the heals is able to keep Guitar alive as Guitar is going to decide to back off, use the chain to create a little bit of some damage for themselves, but the circle tick is going to start to close in here. They're going to have to be careful because that circle will start to hurt a little bit more. Obviously, it's starting to take a little bit more of that damage. Fat Milk just trying to hold on here with all of this secession. Snacks just trying to keep them alive here, giving them as much streaks as possible to keep themselves moving and obviously keep them away from harm's sight as Fat Milk ends up catching elimination onto 28. The first part of 28 is eliminated out of these games here, and now we're back at it as Hypnos also gets eliminated as well into these games here, and it doesn't look good for them, as it looks like 28, the full team is going to get eliminated out of these games, and BBE is going to snatch them away. 10 eliminations deep. MVP is going to come through with a third party, and here we go. The final fight into this. BK ends up taking out Fat Milk. MVP decides to cause an issue here. Beautiful hits coming in from the katana. Nice strikes on each side here, able to hold on for as long as humanly possible. It's a 2v2 situation between these two. Can BBE hold on just long enough to get themselves and see a dub? Potentially, this could be absolutely huge for BBE here, as Snack ends up getting parried into the final circle. This is not looking good for him. Meanwhile, the spread on each side, holding on, Slows ends up getting finished. Snack ends up actually taking it. It's now the 1v1, goes for the shield trade, and just like that, it's purple versus gold. BK versus Snack. Snack might be able to, oh no, here comes another one. I actually didn't realize there was another one. SC actually has been holding on this whole time. Now it's a 1v1v1. BK, dangerously low here, ends up getting shot on each side here. Could be huge as he ends up getting stolen away. SC can steal the elimination away, but he holds the heels down just long enough. Now Kodu is going to have to go for the reset here. Snack trying to hold on for as long as humanly possible. Beautiful parry, but Kodu is going to be able to go for the reset. The reset helps him just long enough to keep the game alive for him. Doesn't need a shield swap. It's not going to be enough. No way. Towards the inside, and FD shuts him down and gets the finish and the dub.